together and draw a policy. You know, it is a very important thing. I would suggest all the GITO members that please make a draft, collect all the ideas and write it to the Prime Minister, to the Chief Minister, to the Economic Minister, because you have experience. Maybe the Prime Minister is waiting for advice from you. So two things: if you don't have experience, take the advice of experienced people. And if you have experience, it is your duty to help the people who are in problem. So problem बड़ा नहीं होता, क्या हम साथ में हैं, ये जो बड़ा प्रॉब्लम होता है. So एमा से वृद्ध संयोगः. Now I come to a very important point, and a very, very important point, that is how to manage finance, economic side when the tough time comes. My dear friends, आपको पता है, it is a very interesting thing. Business में सर्वप्रथम, the most important thing is credibility. Let me repeat it. In business, the most important thing is credibility, and you are always tested during your bad times. In good times, everybody will say goody, 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 that's okay. But in credible times are tested, and credibility is tested during the worst time. I'll tell you, my dear friends, a story which has inspired me a lot. And this story comes from Gujarat. When the founder of the Tata group of companies, all of you remember the founder, Jamshedji Tata, and all the Parsi community came. And then they also were doing very well. But World War I and World War II, and much before that also, there were many problems. But you'd be surprised. They had money, but when the problem came, they actually sold off the house and paid all the vendors. You know, one of the things that we do, we try to actually save more money at this particular time and not pay the vendors, suppliers, and our employees. I understand it's a tough situation, but to pay your employees and pay your vendors sends a positive signal. Today you may go down. I know of CEOs who cut down their own salaries and said, "Nah, Mara salary, chalse, doesn't matter, but I'll pay off the other people around." So please understand, the toughest decision is to actually have a very strong heart to maintain your credibility. And let me tell you, when the good time comes, they will all support you. And the bad times also, they will support you. So my dear friends, what does Chanakya say about economics? Okay, now there is two advices: advice during good times and the advice during bad times. So good time advice, when everything is okay, and I'm sure the corona problem will not last forever. Again, the good times will come. And the good times, he says, treasury should not be full. I'll repeat it. Treasury should not be full. It should be overflowing. This is where your planning comes in. તમે 100 રૂપિયાનો જરૂરત છે. So your requirement is 100 rupees. So if a businessman always makes 100 rupees, he's not a good businessman. એનો saving ને બીજું investment નો કલ્પના જરૂરી છે. So if there is a treasury, if it is full, it is not a good treasury. It should be overflowing. So instead of 100 rupees, you should actually have 200 rupees. Then what happens? In the bad times, tough times, you can remove that 50 rupees. You can liquidate that, the assets that you have, and still manage the tough times. Now this is when it is good times. Now during bad times, એમાં શું કરવાનું? During the bad times, Chanakya says, keep economic activities going on. Yes, very, very important. એમાં એક સૂત્ર છે અર્થશાસ્ત્રમાં, book number 1, chapter number 19 માં, એનો reference માં, it says, the treasury is always filled by continuous economic activity. Without economic activity, the current prosperity and future gains both are destroyed. So if you are rich, but you say, okay, मारे पास पैसा છે, मारे पास जरूरी નથી, sorry, don't become lazy. You have to keep your economic activity on. So you cannot go to the house, it's fine, but you have a laptop, you have a phone call, your office should feel that it is still running. It's only a matter of commuting. Every day morning, get up, dress yourself and get ready 9 o'clock as if you're working from office. Take reports from everybody. It doesn't matter. So if this is one thing I like to give an advice, but wherever possible, don't become lazy yourself. Chanakya says, Yatha Raja Tatha Praja. If you become lazy, everybody will become lazy. If you get up and start running your business. See, I have learned this from the Marwadi communities also, Gujarati communities also, like all of you, दुकान खोल के रखने का, ग्राहक आएगा नहीं आएगा, वो उसका प्रॉब्लम है. But economic activities खत्म हो जाएगा. Chanakya says, current prosperity is gone. So whatever you have actually achieved, that is also going to go away, because all your reserves will get liquidated very fast in bad times. and future gains will not come. Because in tough times, if you're not active, believe me, you will be surprised that in the good times, you'll never be able to be active again. Let me give you one example. For all those people who are watching Ramayana and Mahabharata now on TV, everybody is watching Doordarshan now. The number one ad that is coming right now is of Amul. Amul from Gujarat. You'll see that Amul is putting ads after out. 3 days ago, they put a full page ads in Times of India. What is the message? The message is that when everybody is cutting down their particular budgets for advertising, Amul shows its strength. This may not have direct understanding of business cash flows at this stage, but it builds your brand. During the tough times, you say, I'm still alive and I'm ready to go. So my dear friends, Chanakya says economic activity should never stop. And if you look at the biggest companies, they work 24/7. And I want to tell you that leaders also have to take the responsibility of working 24/7. I like to stop here by actually telling you one great story of Chanakya. Okay? And this is very important because we have to understand Chanakya was not only preaching or teaching, he was also practicing what he was teaching. So the story goes like this, that Chandragupta Maurya was the king and Chanakya was his guru, his advisor. And वो leaders के दो type के advisor होते हैं, एक अच्छे advisor, एक bad advisor. So be very, very careful. Leader is the one who always understands which advice to take, because advisors can make you or break you. So some people went to Chandragupta Maurya. They were the bad advisors because Raja से थोड़ा फायदा निकालना है ना. So those people started telling Chandragupta Maurya, आजकल ये लोगों में चर्चा है कि आप राज्य नहीं चलाते. You don't run the kingdom. It is Chanakya who runs the kingdom, and आप तो उनके हाथ में कठपुतली है. तमे कठपुतली छो. तुम्हारो राज्य, he is the one who is running. Chandragupta got very afraid. हाँ ये बराबर. तो उसने advice लेने का छोड़ दिया. And over a period of time, slowly, he became lazy. Chanakya came to him and shouted at him and saying that you have stop taking my advice. And you may be thinking that I am doing aram. वहां पे बैठ के गुरुकुल में बैठ के से भाषण देता है. And then he says, दो व्यक्ति होते हैं इस जगत में जिनको आराम उनके नसीब में नहीं लिखा गया है. चाणक्य चंद्रगुप्ता के दो व्यक्ति है इस संसार में जिनको आराम उनके नसीब में नहीं लिखा गया है. कौन? एक होता है शिक्षक और दूसरा होता है शासक. So don't think that I am resting, and you also cannot rest. My dear friends, please sleep. Please take care of your health. No doubt about it. But 24/7, you have to think about your kingdom. You have to think about your business. If you are lazy, the business will go down. If you are active, the business will be active. So just want to tell the very famous quote in the Indian Army. It says, tough times never last, but tough people do. I'll repeat it. Tough times never last, but tough people do. And remember one thing, the best way to fight any battle, Chanakya says, is never fight a battle alone, take a friend along. Never fight a battle alone, take a friend along. So you have so many friends in Jito. Please support each other and we will together win this great bad situation that we are going through, and we will all emerge as winners. Thank you so much. Now I'd like to hand it over for the questions. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Radhakrishnan. Before the question answers, I would like all our Jito members to know what Jito is doing for the COVID, and I would like to show you a couple of videos, and then Malay, you can take over the question sessions. Thank you.
मेरे को ये कहते हुए बहुत खुशी है कि हमारा जितो अहमदाबाद का चैप्टर, जब से कोरोना जैसी महामारी की बीमारी पूरे भारत में फैली है, उस दिन से आज दिन तक डे एंड नाइट पैरों पे खड़े होके उन्होंने बहुत ज़बरदस्त मेहनत करके 1.5 करोड़ से भी ज़्यादा रुपयों का फंड इकट्ठा किया, और वो फंड सिर्फ 24 घंटों में उन्होंने इकट्ठा किया. मैं उनकी जितो अपेक्स की ओर से बहुत अनुमोदना करता हूँ. और फंड इकट्ठा होने के पहले हमारे चेयरमैन जिगीश भाई और उनकी पूरी टीम, हिमांशु भाई, ऋषभ भाई, चेतन भाई, राजीव भाई, सब लोग इतने उत्साही है कि चारुल भाई की लीडरशिप में चारुल भाई ये प्रोजेक्ट को पर्सनली मॉनिटर कर रहे हैं. और मॉनिटर कैसे कर रहे हैं, ये जो क्लब है जहाँ YMCA हम अभी खड़े हैं, वो क्लब उनकी और ये पूरा बैंक्वेट हॉल, ये जो रसोड़ा, सब कुछ उन्होंने समाज के लिए ओपन किया है और हमारा कुछ भी खर्चा नहीं हुआ ये पूरा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में, जहाँ आज हज़ारों लोगों का खाना पैक होके जा रहा है, हज़ारों लोगों के किट होके जा रहे हैं। मैं अहमदाबाद के चैप्टर के जितने भी सदस्य हैं, हमारे एफसीपी, पैटर्न, सर्वण आरोग्यम, जेएटीएफ, सारों की मैं हार्दिक और दिल से अनुमोदना करता हूं कि आप ये शासन की सेवा कर रहे हैं, समाज की सेवा कर रहे हैं और हमारी कोशिश एक ही है कि अहमदाबाद में कोई भी आदमी कभी भी कहीं भूखा ना सोए। धन्यवाद। जय जिनेन्द्र।
કોરોના વાયરસના લીધે દેશભરમાં લોકડાઉન આદેશનું પાલન થઈ રહ્યું છે, ત્યારે રોજનું કમાઈને ગુજરાન ચલાવતા લોકો માટે દૈનિક ભોજન મેળવવું મુશ્કેલ બન્યું છે। ત્યારે જૈન ઇન્ટરનેશનલ ટ્રેડ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન જીતો દ્વારા હજારો લોકો માટે દરરોજ ભોજન તૈયાર કરવામાં આવી રહ્યું છે। અમદાવાદ શહેરના કોર્પોરેશનના સહયોગથી આ ભોજનનું યુવા સંઘના કાર્યકર્તાઓ દ્વારા વિતરણ કરવામાં આવી રહ્યું છે। હાલની પરિસ્થિતિમાં કોઈ ભૂખ્યા ન રહે તે માટે દેશભરના મુંબઈ, પૂના અને ઇન્દોર સહિતના શહેરોમાં પણ 1 લાખથી પણ વધુ લોકો સુધી આ ભોજન પીરસાઈ રહ્યું હોવાનું ભારત સરકારના નેશનલ કમિશન ફોર માઇનોરિટીના સભ્ય સુનિલ સિંધીએ જણાવ્યું હતું। અમદાવાદ સહિત રાજ્યમાં જ્યાં સુધી લોકડાઉન છે ત્યાં સુધી તેઓ ભોજન વ્યવસ્થા પૂરી પાડશે।
1 લાખ કીટનું વિતરણ અમારા પ્રારંભ થઈ ગયું છે। ચાહે બેંગ્લોર હોય, ચાહે ચેન્નઈ હોય, ચાહે બંબઈ હોય, ચાહે પૂના હોય કે ચાહે ઇન્દોર હોય કે ચાહે રાજસ્થાનમાં જયપુર, કોઈ પણ અમારા શહેરોમાં, ગામોમાં, એક ગામમાં એવી રીતે આખી વ્યવસ્થા જીટોના માધ્યમથી થઈ રહી છે। અમારા યુવક મહાસંઘના માધ્યમથી વિતરણનું કામ ચાલી રહ્યું છે।
લોકડાઉનની પરિસ્થિતિને લીધે સમગ્ર રાજ્યમાં રોજનો કમાઈ અને રોજ જમતા લોકો માટે એક સાત્વિક ભોજન મળવું ખૂબ મુશ્કેલ બની રહ્યું છે। ત્યારે જીતો સંસ્થા આવા લોકોની વહારે આવ્યા છે અને જૈન પરંપરા અનુસાર અહીંયા હજારો લોકો માટે એક સાત્વિક ભોજન તૈયાર કરવામાં આવી રહ્યું છે। આપણી સાથે છે જીતોના રાષ્ટ્રીય અધ્યક્ષ ગણપત ચૌધરી। આપણે એમની પાસેથી સાંભળીએ કે સાહેબ, હજારો લોકો માટે તમે એક જૈન પરંપરા અનુસાર શુદ્ધ સાત્વિક ભોજન તૈયાર કરી રહ્યા છો, શું વ્યવસ્થા કરવામાં આવી છે?
જીતો આખા હિન્દુસ્તાનમાં નહીં પણ વિશ્વની સૌથી મોટી સંસ્થા છે। यहाँ 25,000થી વધારે મેમ્બર છે। 70 શહેરોમાં ઇન્ડિયાના ને 11 ઇન્ટરનેશનલ ચેપ્ટરમાં આ પથરાયેલી છે ને બધી જ જગ્યાએ આજે જેટલા જીતોના મેમ્બર છે આખાના આખા એક જ કામે લાગ્યા છે કે કોઈ મારો ભારતીય, કોઈ મારો નજીકમાં કોઈ ભૂખો ના સૂવો જોઈએ ને એ ઉદ્દેશ્યથી આખો હિન્દુસ્તાનમાં રોજના 50,000 લોકોને જમવાનો ફ્રેશ ફૂડ બનાવીને આખા ઇન્ડિયામાં અમે લોકો સપ્લાય કરી રહ્યા છે।
કોરોનાની પરિસ્થિતિને લીધે જે પરિસ્થિતિ ઉદ્ભવી છે તેમાં કોઈ માણસ ભૂખ્યો ન રહે અને એને સાત્વિક ભોજન, એના ઘર જેવું જ સાત્વિક ભોજન મળી રહે તે માટે અહીંયા હજારો લોકોનું ભોજન તૈયાર કરવામાં આવે છે। જયસુખ સિયાણી, દૂરદર્શન સમાચાર, અમદાવાદ।
तस्वीर ये भी है कि देश में हजारों लोग, लाखों करोड़ों गरीब लोगों को खाने की सप्लाई करने में जुटे हैं। पूरे देश में जगह जगह कम्युनिटी किचन बनाई गई हैं। हमारे संवाददाता निर्णय कपूर ने अहमदाबाद के एक ऐसे ही कम्युनिटी किचन से स्पेशल रिपोर्ट की।
सबसे गरीब आदमी के चेहरे को याद करो और अपने आप से पूछो कि तुम जो काम करने जा रहे हो उससे उस गरीब आदमी को क्या मदद मिलेगी। आज जब पूरा देश लॉकडाउन है, देश की हजारों संस्थाएं महात्मा गांधी के इन्हीं विचारों को याद करके तन मन धन से गरीब।
So, thank you, Dr. Pillai, for your great session. And it was really inspiring and motivating, and we had a lot of clarity on various subjects. And your talk on Paristhiti and Manaswiti was something really eye-opening for all of us. So coming back, we have received a lot of good responses, a lot of questions for you, Dr. Pillai. And coming back to it, currently with the businesses almost, the revenue is going nil, there is a question and doubt in the mind of employers that how they'll be able to cover the fixed cost and what should be the strategy for salary in this dire situation.
Yeah. So thank you so much. I think this is a very common question everybody is facing right now. So I would suggest that look at this particular problem at 3 levels, okay? One is called immediate, second is called short term, and the third is called long term. So I look at today, currently we are the 1st of April, okay? So I think the corona problem in India specifically started 15 days ago when the lockout and all everything had an impact. So I'm sure everybody must have started thinking about it from 1st of April, how do you pay the salaries? I think that is the immediate problem to all of them. So there are two thoughts. Okay, and the first thought is that abhi se 50% salary de do. And some people say nahi yaar, employees ko thoda bura lagega, and everybody's looking at the numbers. My suggestion is that immediate problem, don't cut the salaries at least for the first 1 month. Okay, so I think जैसे प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने बोला है कि एवरीबडी अपने गरीब जो लोग हैं जो एकदम बेसिक काम करते हैं उनको देना, and please if you can manage even full salaries, not 50%, full salaries of this particular month, and also tell them, listen, I am giving you the full salary at this particular point without cutting, but now you be careful. Okay, next salary may not be full salary. Very very practical. Next salary may not be full salary. इस बार ले लो. If you start cutting now, then there'll be a problem psychologically. वो डर जाएंगे. Okay, so my suggestion immediately, please manage. थोड़ा सा पैसा manage करना पड़ेगा, liquidate करना पड़ेगा. Maybe you'll have to take some loan. But this immediate problem, don't cut any salaries. Now the good part is that we have full 1 month to do some activity. So what I would say is that अभी 24 घंटा घर पे बैठ के सोचो how to create revenues. So it is very very important that you develop new business models and think about new strategies. In fact, भगवान ने ऐसा opportunity दिया है कि you can actually start making new business plans, looking at something. So what I'm saying is that immediate problem is pay the salaries. Short term, you have to plan for 3 months now. Very, very clear. You have to plan for 3 months and you say, okay, can I liquidate? Can I create something revenue wise? Luckily, the banks are supporting with less EMI. So that cost is not there. Also, you're not supposed to pay GST. So all those little savings, then maybe you can split it little and say, so 3 months, you have to plan your cash flows and your liquidity. But once the problem gets solved, don't sit down. Therefore, there's a long-term plan that we should have to at least plan for 1 year. Therefore, what I would suggest is that in the long term, you should have reserves. See, all the big companies which are able to manage, they're not only paying salaries, but they're also giving donations. So think about it, Tata Group of companies have told we will not cut not only salaries of employees, but Tata Group chairman officially wrote a letter that I will also give vendors and suppliers their due. So my dear friends, immediately first week of April, pay all the salaries as much as possible, 100%, but give them a warning. They will also understand. Please understand that they're also human beings. They're also in the circumstances. Immediately give the salaries. Next whole 1 or 2 months, manage your cash flows. And after the situation is gone, please start planning your reserves. That's my answer.
Perfect. But sir, along with it, there's another question that is coming up, that as we all of us are working from home, how does an employer motivate their employee to work from home? And how can they get the best outcome from them?
Yeah. So this is the first time in human history that people are working from home like this. Huh? So
Yeah.
ये कोई situation पहली बार हमारे साथ हुआ है. See, we have seen lockdowns of companies. We have seen union problems. We have seen government changes. But work from home is a new situation. Nobody understood कि laptop में से Jito can do a webinar. You'll be surprised that it is a new challenge. So I will give you 3 tips how to work from home. Number 1, every day morning, what the IT companies are doing is that start taking reports. Okay, now what happens is that taking reports is okay for the management kind of people. You know, they'll be on phone, laptops. But the question is, what do you do about workers? Okay, now that's a problem because if you're in a factory or a unit, so the thing is that you'll have to somewhere mentally say that those people who are actually supposed to come to office or your factory, unfortunately, the productivity will not be there. Huh? So let us, for the time being, 3 months, write off the productivity of that very basic people. So don't expect them to घर पे बैठ के करो. थोड़ा सा शांति रखो. As far as productivity of the people is concerned, the first thing I would say, you have to actually be involved yourself. Every day, can you do a con call reporting, like as they call in the management field, daily hurdle. You know, जो offices में होते हैं, factory में होते हैं, उनको पता होता है. 9 o'clock in the morning, everybody comes together, all the HODs, and they take a report. It's only a 15 minutes activity. आज क्या करना है, क्या आपका टारगेट है, तो सुबह डिसाइड करो. दोपहर को 12 बजे मत डिसाइड करो because the day is gone. So if you set a policy that 9 o'clock in the morning, including me and my 3 or 4 key members will be on phone and say, आज क्या achieve करना है. And then end of the day, or maybe one time in the between, have a review call. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, and if required, 15 minutes at the end of the day. What happens? People will be on their toes. Okay, people will be on their toes. काम नहीं है तो भी काम करना. I'll give you my own example. Now I am also working from home. I was supposed to travel, give so many lectures. अब ये कर रहा हूँ. But every day I'm doing, all of you can later check it, 5 to 6 o'clock in the evening. Okay, I'm doing a free webinar on Facebook Live on my books. So my suggestion is that if you want to make your people productive, you have to be active. If you want to make your people productive, you have to be active. So 3 times a day, plan out your day and plan out your action and actionable your plan. So morning, one phone call together, decide what are your targets for the day. Afternoon, if required, help support, and the evening review. If you make this cycle, people will become active. If you don't do this, they'll become lazy. Don't become lazy yourself, and make sure the others are also active along with you. So you have to be उत्साह वर्धक. खुद भी उत्साही रहो और लोगों को उत्साह बढ़ाओ और प्रोडक्टिविटी मेजर करो.
Right, sir. Thank you so much. But there is also going on a debate that now what is happening, a lot of things are available on social media and people are becoming impulsive day in, day out. Okay. So the focus on a particular subject or a topic or a work doesn't remain for long. So what does Chanakya strategy tells you about the focusing and how you can maintain that focus for a longer period?
Excellent question. Excellent question. In fact, leadership is always about focus. If you're not focused, you cannot be a leader. So you said something very nice about social media. Please understand this. Leaders are not supposed to waste their time, but they have to be very well informed. There is a difference in wasting time and being informed. Social media is not information. It is over information. So what I would suggest is that you fix up your focus for the day, and it is nothing wrong. You know, social media connects all of us. But when you get into the social media, you say, दिन में 2-3 बार मैं social media देखूंगा. Okay? And you look at it for half an hour. There is nothing wrong. But scan it. Don't go into every video and see it. That is the worst. That is wasting time. You know, I have a friend of mine who actually runs a shipping business. And he's got a truck business. Unfortunately, what is happening, every logistics is having a problem with all those things. He is actually calling up every truck driver who's running away. You know, suddenly the truck drivers are leaving. And he starts in the morning 8 o'clock and he ends up in the night 12 o'clock. He's following up, jo bhi kar rahe. But you know what he says? I also look at social media only 2 times a day. I look at, and he says, I look at statistics. You know, aaj kitne log gaye, kaun se desh mein? So, you know, there is a saying by one great person, killing one person, okay, is called murder. And killing lakhs of people is called statistics. So abhi aap kuch kar nahi sakte. So what I'm saying is that please be informed, please be careful, stay at home, but don't become social media addicts. Don't become social media, as a mental trap. Please use social media, but let not social media use you. Please differentiate between news and fake news. And you are leaders, every minute of your, every thought of your counts. Galti se bhi kuch forward mat karna. Okay? So spend time on social media, but spend more time focused on your business activity. And then social media can only help you, not distract you.
Right. Thank you. So that is the true fact that social media is killing people's time and also killing themselves too. So coming from, again, all the Jains are very much inclined towards investment strategy and all that stuff. So what does Chanakya strategy suggest about financial investment as a whole? How much a person should look at financial investment and in what sectors and how they should divide it?
Okay. Now there are many formulas. I'll tell you the Chanakya formula. Okay. Because everybody has got their own models. You only talked about investment, but very important is also to plan your charity. Yeah. It is very important. You know, if you only plan your investment, you are a very selfish person. Okay. So I'll tell you, there are models of Chanakya which says, first of all, 16% of your tax, okay, has to be paid to the government. So if you got, 100 rupees, 16 rupees, GST mein 18 rupees pakad lo. People start planning for 100 rupees and they cut their expenses and the taxes also. Don't evade tax. Please do tax planning. Okay. So suppose you got 100 rupees. What's very important is that 16 rupees Chanakya should go to the government. So aapke paas bacha kitna? So you got around 84. Now only plan for 84 rupees. You know what people do? They plan for 100. 84 mein se, then you have to plan your salaries. But here is the crux. Pay yourself first. Usme se 20-25 rupees apne ghar pe leke jao. Unfortunately, we only do business for others, not for ourselves. But it is a dharma of a businessman and a grahastha to make money. Okay, so what you do is that you take out that money and then you plan your personal investments. Then after that, the remaining 50-60 rupees is meant for the office expenses and investments. Now coming back, as I also told you, there are better financial experts, and Jito is a community of great financial strategists. मैं क्या सिखाऊंगा, सीखने वाला हूँ. But very important is that एक खाता धर्म के लिए भी होना चाहिए, धर्म के कार्य के लिए भी होना चाहिए. The biggest mistake that we make is that we only think about I, me, myself, or maximum my family, employees. I'll give you one example. Do you know Akshay Kumar? I've been very fortunate to work with some film industry people also. Can you believe Akshay Kumar is one of the most successful actors financially? Can I repeat that? Well, he's one of the most successful actors, not only the number of movies and the money he makes, and he's got so much budget of charity. This time, individually, he gave 25 crores, individual money, not the company money. So what is important is that how much of you have a dharma ka khata. So investments, everything as per your thing. But as they say, the money earned is not the money earned. The money saved is the real money earned. वो भले 5 रुपया हो सकता है, भले 10 रुपया हो सकता है. And different formulas are there for charity. Some people say 10%, some people say 5%. It depends on you. The important thing is that plan your investments, plan your savings. Please keep your family secure with your financials. And most important, give back to the society. ये 4 करोगे और tax भी pay करोगे, your financial model will be always excellent.
Right. But sir, post this COVID, we don't know when the end is coming. But with the current situation and the pandemic, it is becoming difficult to plan financially or capital management also. So what is your strategy, even if we finish post-COVID? Because right now, we are all thinking about paying our current expenses, the fixed expenses as we discussed earlier, salaries, or it might be anything, even EMIs, which have been, you can say, we have to pay at a later date with an interest along with it. So how do you suggest a post-COVID situation for capital management?
Okay. So let me tell you very frankly, friends, please plan for 1 year from now itself. Okay. So if you're going to plan for the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, no. 1 साल अपने mind में रख के चलिए. I don't say you have to plan it today, but you have to start planning from today for the next 1 year. But please understand there is a difference between the end goal and what is the immediate problem. For example, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he's one of the greatest captains that Indian cricket saw. So somebody asked him, how do you think as a leader? He says, my end goal is clear in my mind. What is my end goal? मुझे match जीतना है. So captain जब उतारता है तो match ही जीतना है ना. Then he says, but I take every strategy ball by ball. मैं ये नहीं बताऊंगा कि 36th ओवर में मैं क्या करूंगा. मेरा विकेट रहेगा ही नहीं, मेरा बॉलर रहेगा ही नहीं. So 2 things. Please plan for 1 year. But now immediately जो problem है उसको आपको solve करना पड़ेगा. So that's why it's very important what you should do for that 1 year. Okay, I'll tell you how. See, all the policy makers, you have to start interacting. And please understand the good news. It is a common problem. Okay, that is the best part about it. देखो कभी मेरे घर पे प्रॉब्लम है और आजू बाजू में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है ना तो मैं अकेले मर गया. बराबर है? The good news is it's a world problem. In the history of mankind, we have never seen such a problem. बराबर है? पहले वो गांव में कुछ प्लेग होता था, उसमें कोई स्मॉल पॉक्स होता, छोड़ के जाते थे. लेकिन आज छोड़ के जाएंगे कहां? तो दुनिया भर का प्रॉब्लम है. इट इज अ वर्ल्ड बैंक प्रॉब्लम, इट्स अ यूनाइटेड नेशंस प्रॉब्लम, इट्स अ कनाडा प्रॉब्लम, इट्स अ ब्रिटेन प्रॉब्लम, इट्स अ इंडिया प्रॉब्लम, इट्स अ अमेरिका प्रॉब्लम. सो द गुड न्यूज इज दैट आप अकेले नहीं रो रहे. Now what is going to happen in the next, as you say, the resurgence, so many industries will get affected. I'm not talking about jobs. Some industries may become irrelevant also. Yes. Look at, I know, I feel very bad for the airline industry guys, the tourism guys. Khatam. Abhi kaun roti kapda makan chhod ke abhi kya dekhne wale log? So what is going to happen is that there are thinkers, there are strategies, there are researchers, there are social scientists, politicians, जो आप अपने लेवल पे, माइक्रो लेवल पे सोच रहे हैं, वो मैक्रो लेवल पे भी सोच रहे हैं. So don't get worried कि मेरे घर को इफेक्ट हो रहा है, अरे सबके घर पे इफेक्ट होगा. मैं आपको एक बात बताऊंगा कि बेसिकली जो भी होगा, it is a problem of the human race. Okay, so we'll have to solve it together. But it's very clear that financially we'll have to plan for 1 year. Because even if this problem gets over in 3 months, it will take another 3 months for it to come back to zero. तो आप जीरो पे है, नीचे गए, 3 महीना हो गया, you start हो गया तो 3 6 महीना तो to come back to where you left it. Then बाद में growth होता है. So now I'm not a financial expert. I would suggest that it's a very, very important thing that you sit, discuss, and probably you can also contribute. As a Jito, People will look upon you. Even our prime minister is so much approachable to all of you, the finance minister, chief minister. I would say together we'll have to make a strategy. Don't wait for somebody else to make a strategy. But remember, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, I want to win the game, but I will take it ball by ball. I will never forget the overall objective that सब लोग साथ में winner होंगे इसमें.
Right. Perfect, sir. So, but while discussing, while talking about it, you said that few of the industries are getting it, totally out of businesses. So, have you done any analysis that what opportunities, coming from a business community, all of us, Jain International Trade Organization, would like to know that have you analyzed any industries that would be worth looking post this COVID?
That is a Jito example. जहाँ पे नुकसान हो रहा है, फायदा कहाँ पे देखो. I really love it. I'll tell you some of the industries. In fact, what I will do is that I will send a small report which you can circulate. I think it is Boston Consulting Group has made a result. I mean, a complete report of all the industries. So I'll tell you the number one industry which has got affected, the last one which has got affected. So there are various industries. So like tourism is already getting affected for the next 6 months. But I'll tell you opportunities. अब ध्यान से सुनिएगा because there is an investment opportunity also. Number one, online sales and home delivery industry is going to boom. Do you know, among all the unemployment, there was a report that Amazon in US is actually recruiting 1 lakh new employees in the next 1 month. Okay, that's very, very important. 1 lakh. Ab socho. Amazon, because everybody is sitting home and ordering. So online industry, अभी क्या हो गया है कि पहले लोग किराना दुकान में जाते थे, सुपरमार्केट में जा रहे हैं. Because of this COVID problem, we are slowly forced to get into online ordering, service to home. Home delivery का आदत लगने वाला है. So अगर आपके पास कोई ऐसा मॉडल है कि home delivery, and when I say home delivery, I am not only talking about physical goods, कि आप किराना का सामान बनाया, दूध मंगाया. I am also talking about entertainment. When all the theaters are shut, which is the program which made the maximum money? It is Neeraj Pandey's Special Ops. Itna $1 billion. I'm not joking this. So aap sochiye, home delivery is not saman. So think about this one industry where people will request service at their doorstep, at their mobile. So think about that. The second industry which I'm absolutely positive about is actually going to be the food industry. Okay. Now when I say food industry, I'm not talking about the food packaging industry. Okay. अभी आपको एक बताता हूं मैं. Even though there is a COVID problem, people who are at home are actually becoming more healthy. आपका जंक फूड खाना खत्म हो गया. जा ही नहीं सकते. पिज्जा वगैरह जो घर पे भी बनाते होंगे वो भी हेल्दी बनता होगा. Second important thing is that even though I'm talking about India, the pollution level has come down. Okay, and therefore हमारा breathing quality बढ़ गया है, हमारा खाने का quality बढ़ गया. So what is going to happen post the COVID thing? People want to have this lifestyle which is more healthy, more organic. So I would say that, I will send you the report of the business opportunities and the thing. So I would request to circulate. It's a complete industry analysis. But, you said it very rightly. There were some people in, I think it was the Jew community, like we have the Jito community. They were the one who actually benefited when the world was going through World War I and World War II. Think about it, because the businessman made a strategy saying that, Abhi, paisa ka ek rule hai. There is Chanakya saying, that wealth is like energy. Okay, it always keep flowing. तो यहाँ से निकला तो कहाँ जाएगा ये देखो. मुझको इसका पता है, इसका पता नहीं है, but there is an industry being done. But definitely my understanding is online, home delivery, and right at my place is going to be a big industry. Analyze it.
Perfect. So that's a great opportunity. Please do share with us. So we'll circulate among all.
I'll send you the report. Please circulate.
Thank you so much. Coming to the last 1 or 2 questions. Again, equity market link. So where do you see the equity market bottoming out, or are we still saying an end to this problem, or it is still a longer way to go?
Okay. So
when is the right time to buy? And when is the right time?
Sure. Yesterday only I was speaking to an expert in the equity market. Okay, and I think you should take more suggestions from Motilal Oswal ji and the other people who are already there ready for you. So what he told is that the equity market, the stock market, and all the people have done some financial modeling already. So they said that India mein, the last 4-5 years, I'm talking about general growth, the maximum that they saw is that 32 points tak wo ja sakte hain, and the worst that is happening is 9 points. Okay, so between 32 and 9. So they say definitely for the next 6 months, we will not be 32 or whatever. will not be 9, but an average around 16% definitely आपको returns मिलेंगे. Okay, so we will make sure, and this is the worst time for selling. Okay, please, आप भले, in fact he told me कि आपके पास अगर कुछ इक्विटी है उसको बेचो मत, बट खरीदो, और आपको रनिंग एक्सपेंसेस के लिए पैसा चाहिए तो बेटर टेक इट ऑन लोन. कैन यू बिलीव दिस? बिकॉज इंटरेस्ट रेट भी कम है अभी. So the working capital, don't liquidate your equity or assets. This is the worst time. There will be no buyers. But the banks and the other people are ready to give you loans at a very lower interest rate. 1-2% और भी कम आपको मिल सकता है. So coming back, real businessmen know that this is a time to buy, not to sell. In fact, even other countries are doing that. So if you're in the stock market, equity space, please think 100 times before taking out your investments. You know, this is not the time to do that. Yeah.
Right. And sir, coming to the last question, all are aware that right now almost the economy has come to a standstill.
Yeah.
Okay. The bigger task is, of course, previously it was a task how to go against this COVID pandemic. But now the task is about how to, before it was about all about life, now it is about livelihood. So how do you, and what strategy do you suggest to jumpstart the economy, and how we as a businessman or a trader community or a manufacturer should look at post this COVID lockdown is done with?
So I'll tell you, I've been analyzing this. All the problems will restart. I'm not telling all the problems will end. It's a difference between ending the problem and restarting. All these economic activities which are slowed down will restart only if we have one thing. That is the medicine for COVID. ये जब भी तक न्यूज में नहीं आता है कि हमने वो जड़ी बूटी हमको मिल गई है, एज ए स्ट्रैटेजिस्ट प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड द 1 point एजेंडा. जिस दिन दवाई मिलेगी, टेस्टेड रहेगी और गवर्नमेंट अप्रूवल है कि हमने दवाई मिल गई है, तो कॉन्फिडेंस विल कम बैक. देखिए, मैं आपको एक बात बताता हूँ, डेंगू हो, मलेरिया हो, उसका दवाई मिल गया, उसके बावजूद भी लोग मरते हैं. सो मेडिसिन डजंट गारंटी दैट यू विल नॉट डाई. And let me tell you, if you look at statistics also, COVID problem में बहुत सारे लोग जाते हैं that tested positive, but not everybody dies. Please understand, the recovery rate is very high. So now the fear factor is that when will they find the medicine? So keep your eye कि जिस दिन medicine चालू हुआ, economic activity शुरू हो जाएंगे. जब तक मेडिसिन नहीं मिलेगा, घर पे बैठ के डर के बोला मैं भी मरेगा, कोई नहीं मरने वाला है. जो मरने वाले हैं वैसे भी मरने वाले हैं. So मलेरिया का दवाई मिलने के बाद भी मरेंगे. So what I'm trying to tell is that 1 point agenda is that all the economy, I'm not talking about slowdown, restart तब होगा जब मेडिसिन का इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगा. And I'll tell you, it's very nice that I'm an academician, I've been working with a lot of researchers. Government across the globe, including India, US, जो भी है, is spending a huge money on R&D and fast. अभी कोई trial and error चल रहा है and all those things. And I'll tell you the scientific development. आज मैंने इंडिया में एक दवाई निकाला, अमेरिका ने एक दवाई निकाला. Those 2 doctors can easily collaborate. I would say that I'm very positive about this, that next 1.5 months, 100%, let me repeat this, 1.5 months, 100% we will find a medicine. It may be trial and error, not the perfected one. Who will say, okay, हमको दवाई मिल गया, फिर सब घर से भागने को शुरू करेंगे, चलो ऑफिस में जाते हैं. So I think इस पे ध्यान रखिएगा. स्टॉक मार्केट इज अ रिफ्लेक्शन, कैश फ्लोज इज अ प्रॉब्लम. जिस दिन मेडिसिन आ गया ना, वो कैश फ्लो भी आने शुरू कर देगा और आप भी देने को दे दो. कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल इज व्हाट इज लैक्स. So let me wind up with a small story, and this I heard from a Gujarati only, from a Jain community Kachhi only. और आज वो बहुत याद आता है. कहानी बहुत सुंदर है. एक व्यक्ति अपने गांव से बाहर जा रहा था. He was going out somewhere and he was a trader, you know, he had to go out from his village. While going out, he saw a person coming into his village. और गांव में कैसा आता है, हर व्यक्ति एक दूसरे को पहचानता है. तो दिस पर्सन आस्क्ड द अदर गाय, सर आप कौन है, हमारे गांव में थोड़ा नया लग रहे हैं. तो बोलता हाँ मेरा नाम है मौत, आई एम डेथ. अच्छा डर गए. तो बोलता है आपके गांव जा रहा हूँ. मेरे गांव क्यों जा रहा है? वो 3 लोग मरने वाले हैं, तो मैं यमदूत हूँ, तो उनको लेके जाने वाला हूँ. तो ठीक है, अभी क्या लोग मरते हैं तो इट इज अ नेचुरल पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ. तो अपना ट्रेडिंग करने गया. आफ्टर 1 week he came back to his village and he saw 30 people had died. तो बोला ये क्या हो गया? तो वो बोला यार मेरे को पता था, आई हैड इन्फॉर्मेशन, यू नो, जो आगे की सोचते उनको इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहे थे. 3 लोग मरने वाले थे, 30 लोग तो देखने लग गए. एंड देन ही फाउंड दिस पर्सन सिटिंग अंडर ए ट्री. उसको मालूम था ये मिस्टर मौत है. तो जाके बोला ओ मिस्टर मौत, आप हमारे विलेज में गड़बड़ करके गए. तो बोला क्या गड़बड़ किया? नेचुरल लॉज डजंट डू एनी गड़बड़. मैं तो यमराज का दूत हूँ, कोई गलती नहीं कर सकता, सही समय सही वक्त पे सही व्यक्ति को उठाता हूँ। बोले लेकिन आपने तो 3 बोले, तो यहाँ पे तो 30 मर गए। तो हंसने लग गया। बोलता है आपको पता है मैंने 3 लोगों को ही मारा, बाकी जो है ना दे ऑल डाइड बिकॉज ऑफ फियर, वो डर से मर गए। कहने का मतलब क्या है, don't let fear get into your mind, be practical. So what I'm saying is that COVID problem is a genuine problem and we should be very careful about it. But let me tell you, let not fear come into your mind. Let F be replaced by F. From fear, move to faith. भगवान पे विश्वास रखो, अपने कर्म पे विश्वास रखो, we'll all together come out. 3 से 30 मत करो, 3 लोगों को भी बचाओ कैसे वो देखो. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. So आपने जो भगवान की बात की कि भगवान पे श्रद्धा रखो. Similarly, tomorrow is Mahavir Janma Kalyanak Day, and tomorrow is 6th. So tomorrow 4 p.m. we are having Dr. And Professor Ramjan Hassania ji, who is going to go on live telecast on VTV, and it is available. The channel is available on Tata Sky, GTPL, all the leading Airtel or all the online platforms. So we are doing at 4 p.m. tomorrow for an hour. Post that at 7 p.m. we have planned for a Maha Aarti. Okay, and Maha Aarti, in that everybody are going to lit a diva at their own house and they are going to say prayer in front of Prabhu Mahavir. And at the same time, post that Maha Aarti, we are going to chant 27 Navkars. So each individual is requested to chant 27 Navkars for bringing a lot of peace and early healing for all the COVID patients, or even getting that positivity in the mind, as you said, to avoid fear also and to bring that positivity. We have planned this event. So I request all the participating who are here, participants, to please take a note of it, and we'll be also circulating the PDF of the same. Okay, sir. This is just the brochure of it, and just for people to take note of it. But at the same time, we'll be sending and circulating among all the members. So thank you once again, Dr. Pillai, for your wonderful talk on strategies. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So I just, before winding up till that, already the request is coming about that report. So make sure, Hemant bhai, I will send you the report because thoda uspe research kijiye. Don't worry, everything is good. So I'll send you the report. Last thing I want to thank is Hemant bhai, all of you for the organizing, and my dear friend Dr. Rajesh Doshi, who actually connected me to Hemant bhai and all those things. So I would like to thank all the organizers for making this Sunday very wonderful, positive. More important, not just Sunday, which is wonderful, but positive. I am also feeling energized that so many of you are with me in this troubled times. Thank you so much. Jai Janindra.
Jai Janindra. Thank you so much, sir.